Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please endeavor to do that at the end of this video. I hope you guys are taking very good care of yourselves. Tonight I'll be sharing with you 10 toxic people that we must avoid if life is to move. After this session, you'll be able to know whether the people in your lives are non-toxic or toxic, or whether you need them or you don't need them. I have my principle and I've moved with this principle. I rather move alone than move in a crowd of people who are taking the wrong direction. Toxic person number one, people who are pessimistic. People who are pessimistic always expect the worst. They are very hopeless. They don't see any hope anywhere, and they will always pull you down. They are not risk takers. They fear. They just cannot do anything on their own. They feel like everywhere is a dead end. Pessimistic people. They are full of negative thoughts. And believe me, when you have these people around you, you're going down with them. Because every time you try something new, they'll always try to discourage you and make you actually believe that you just cannot make it. Pessimistic people. 2, people who are envious. You know, a lot of people confuse envy and jealousy. Okay? People who are envious are very close to us and they believe they care about us. It is even hard to tell that someone is envious about you. But I want to assure you, when you try to analyze the things you share with someone who is envious, you'll get to notice something about them. Okay? Envious people are not original. They try to live a life that is not theirs. They try to copy the life of the people they envy. They want to wear they want to dress up like the people they envy. Some of them even go ahead to want to speak like them. They want to behave like them. They want to do things like them. And one thing about people who are envious, they don't accept success. When you're envious about somebody, when they achieve, you really feel so bad. You envy them to that level, but you do not want to show them that you envy them. You do not want to show them that you don't wish them well. You pretend. Envious people. They are very, very dangerous people. Because at the end of the day, when people are not happy for you, they instead envy you, they are likely to destroy you. They can destroy you with anything. First of all, they pretend to be your very good friends. They pretend to wish you well. They pretend to like you. They pretend to want to know you. They don't. Envious people. They have a life of their own. The third category of people that you should avoid, you must avoid, are hypocrites. Hypocrites are people with double standards. They'll come to you, tell you something else, then they'll go to another person, tell them something else, then they'll come back to me, tell me something else. These people destroy relationships. At home, in the workplace, literally everywhere. When you live with hypocrites, that circle will never have peace. Because they'll peddle information from here. You know what? Patricia said this. Then they'll go to another place. Then this one said that. Then they'll come back here. They'll squeeze up and mix up things. Oh my goodness. The fourth category of people is they know it all. People who think they know it all, first of all, are the people who think they have ability to analyze and understand what everyone is saying. I even believe these people are poor at listening, because there is no one on this earth that knows it all. People who think they know it all do not want advice. They think they are on top of the game. That is not it. That is not it. And people who think they know it all do not want to be corrected because they know it all. Once you associate yourselves with people who think they know it all, You're doomed, to be honest with you. The fifth category is unhappy people. Do you know, I am a happy woman personally. I like happiness. I like being associated with happiness. So imagine being in a company of people who are unhappy, maybe because of traumas or disorders that have happened in their lives, probably in their childhood, or probably as they were growing up, along the way in their career. They become unhappy people. When they look at happiness, they get disgusted, they get irritated. You don't want to associate yourself with such people. You will live a very miserable life. Recently, I was asking somebody, when do you have your social life? Then he asked me, for what? And I'm like, you do not have a social life? He says, I don't like it and I'm not comfortable with it. I don't want it. And the way they said it, you could really see they are angry, they are pissed off, they are so annoyed. People who are unhappy are always frustrated. They are always angry. They are always annoyed. You don't want to be next to such a person. 6, gossipers. You know, people who gossip, to me, they tend to be like attention seekers. They peddle information from one person to another to another. If it's one office, from one office to another, from one office to the other. Gossipers seek for favor at the expense of anything. You do not want to associate yourself with a gossiper. I personally look at gossipers as people who are immature, people who are dramatic, and people who love conflict. When you're a gossiper, that is how I look at you. You like it when people are not at peace. Number 7, complainers. You know, people who complain a lot are never satisfied with anything. They'll have a reason for everything. They'll complain over anything. They'll complain over everything. They'll complain over whatever. Complainers. Sorry, I didn't do this because of this. I didn't do that because of this. I didn't do this because of that. They have an excuse for everything. Why me? Why should it have been me? Why shouldn't it have been? They complain over everything. Oh my goodness. I don't like complainers. For once in my life, I don't like them. The 9th category of people that you shouldn't associate with are people who do not want to see you succeed. For sure, we have these people. The people we call our friends, our relatives, our close, uncles, and name it. Someone who does not wish you well, someone who does not want to see you succeed, is not worth being a part of your life, because they will always fight so hard to make sure they pull you down. Manipulators. You know manipulators? They tend to get to know you. They know your weakness. They know your strength. They know what makes you happy. They know what... Then they start riding on that. They start riding on your strength, on your weaknesses, to manipulate you, to control you. You don't want to associate yourself with such people. And then lastly, we have judgmental people. You guys, people who are judgmental are not born. They are made. You don't give birth to someone who is going to be judgmental. People who are judgmental are so fast at coming up with opinions about anything, and usually their opinions about anything or something is always harsh. They don't reason. People who are judgmental do not reason. Whatever comes out of them is what they say. I knew it. That is, she must have done this. I knew it. She must have done that. I knew it. She must have done ABCD. They are very, very fast at coming up with opinions without reasoning. And tonight I want to tell you, do not involve yourselves with people who do not deserve you. Do not. There is a lot more to life than having a crowd of people who do not matter to you. You rather move alone. That is my principle. I rather move alone than move with a crowd of people who are moving on the wrong direction. I know there are a lot of people, toxic people out there. I have only mentioned those, but there are so many. If I started breaking them down, you'll actually get to realize I personally don't associate with liars. I don't associate with hypocrites. I don't associate with haters, pretenders. You know, there are so many. All these toxic people are a pain in our own lives. Let's say no to toxic people. I hope you guys have picked something out of tonight's topic, and tell me what you think about this. What other category of toxic people do we need to avoid in our day-to-day life? Send me your comment on the comment box below. Tell me what you think about this. What other kind of people should we keep away from? Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. I hope this tonight was a very good deliberation and you have picked something out of it. If you're out there and you're toxic and you want to be a part of my life, I don't need you, honestly. I'm sorry though, but I don't need you. Thank you once again for watching my YouTube channel. Continue keeping safe. Bye-bye for now.